Let's go. So, first proper video. What I want to talk about is main habits that are going to make you successful in life, okay? Now, first off, I want to start by saying that it's a small minority of people that actually want to be successful, you know? Why, I honestly don't understand it. I mean, why would you not want to get better? Why would you not want to be success in life, achieve things? But I guess people were just brought up with different mindsets and their environment and what they believe. So, first, what is success? Success is basically you are progressing towards a goal. So it's like you can achieve the goal, that'll make you more successful. But I honestly believe just progressing is like a key part of it. Like if you're progressing, say you want 100k invested and you're at like 47 grand and you're still depositing each month into that investment account, you're a success. As some mindset guy said, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So it's like success is different to you and everyone else, you know? So yeah, what are some main things that I want to say that is going to help you be successful? So the first one for me was definitely reading. So I honestly think it's the number one thing people do. Not enough people do it. You know, people read one book in high school or university and then a couple books and then they just leave it and never read again after they finish because they're not students. But in life, you need to always be learning, you know. The biggest things that have changed my life are from books, hands down. Like some people may know, reading is a 10,000 per hour investment in yourself. Like the knowledge I've learned from little books, like it's just like little nuggets. You're reading a book and then you'll get a little nugget of knowledge or wisdom and you implement it into your life and literally changes your life. Like, for instance, I read this book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and it was saying how there's like a concept. It's like everyone knows if you invest £100 a month into an index fund, in 40 years you'll be a millionaire. And then it said, like underneath there was like a graph, and like I read it and it was like, if you invest £1,000 a month into an index fund after 40 years you have 10 million. And like that's like an obvious like math equation, but I never actually thought about it. So like by doing that and learning about that, it made me like invest more money each month. Like I was like, oh shit, now I need to invest like 500 to £1,000, not just £100. Like who the fuck wants 100? So yeah, that just led me to investing so much each month. Where like now, like 3 years later, I read that book 3 years ago, 2022 in summer, and now like obviously like I'm sitting on such a good like investment portfolio. So I don't want to go into specifics about how much I've got, but it's a lot, like good amount. But yeah, reading, number one thing, because if you learn something, it's like when you read a book, you're getting mentored by someone else. You're like getting mentored them for hours. You could sit and read a book for hours and study it and then apply it to your life. So yeah, that's the number one skill. Next skill that I think is really important to have, I'd say like meditation, because obviously for like some people, because we live in such like a high dopamine distraction society, like phones, like shit going on in our lives, just meditating every night, like 12 minutes a night, that literally changed my life. Because like obviously like I used to have like a lot of anxiety, and like I used to have always like loads of thinking thoughts like constantly all the time. But since I started meditating like each night, like I've done that since 2021, so that's like 4 years. My mind's just way more calm, and you can like look at your thoughts and analyze them more. So yeah, that's another big thing. I would recommend that. So those two, really important. Meditate, read. And then another one, I would say traveling. I'd say traveling is such an important part. Like it's not like a habit, but it's more like a mindset. You get like a shift in your mindset, because what you're basically doing is you're going to a new country, you're getting a really uncomfortable situation, and you just like learn about obviously yourself, cultures, but I honestly believe you become your true self. Because like when I went traveling, I went solo traveling for a month in Europe, like Interrail, and I went to Switzerland, France, Italy. Like the things I learned about myself, like I just became more myself. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it gets you like to become your true self, and you just don't give a fuck. Like if you have a personality where you're really funny, you just become more. You just try to crack more jokes and that sort of thing. So yeah, um, so I just wanted to say that anyway. It's not really a habit. It's just like it's just a good. It's like it changes your mindset. Like obviously we're doing the habits to be successful. So if you want to be more successful, obviously there's loads more that comes into traveling. It's like you take risks. You're taking a risk basically. You're going to uncomfortable situations that's gonna be able to help you be successful in the future. And then obviously another one for me, main one, honestly, the most important one is lifting weights. Like going to the gym and lifting heavy ass weights. Like that is number one because what you learn in the gym reflects in every area of your life. Like just me, I remember the first time I lifted a weight. I was like 15. I was in my garage. I got a little dumbbell, like 5 kg dumbbell. And I remember just like curling the concentration curl and just flexing and being like, and I remember it so well because I felt just good, you know? I got a pump and I built some more confidence in myself. And it's just, going to the gym so good because two things. You're progressing. You can progress in it. And then when you see the results of your work and you've progressed, you're like, oh shit, well, if I can do this in this part of my life, I can do it in every other aspect, like life improvement. So like you can improve your mind and it's so addictive. Like you start going, you say you hit a PB of 100 kg bench. After that point, you're just like, bro, like I now want to hit 140. And then when you hit 140, you're like, I want to hit 150. Like that's where I am right now, you know? I'm like in between that. So I'm trying to hit 150 kg. So yeah. And then another part is it's like your training, you can replicate that in all other areas of your life. Like personally for me, like when I go to the gym, I've got like notes like app. Like I've got the app and I just track all my lists for that day and I see if I'm progressing and I change it and I edit it and I track it because like if you're tracking it, you're gonna progress. If you're not, then there's not really much point. That's where I kind of messed up at the start of my gym journey. Like I didn't track it until I was like after literally 5 years of training almost. Like I knew in my head what I was doing, but yeah. So tracking, but the main thing is that you're going to a place, you're tracking what you're doing, and you have like little check boxes almost, and you're focusing on that. You're going into this environment and you're focusing on completing the work, and that obviously helps you in other areas of your life. So say if you go into like an office or you go into a workplace, like say you go into the library and you've got work to do. It's like you're gonna tick those boxes. Like there's the marking structure. You're gonna tick the boxes off or complete a certain amount of words in order for you to like feel like you've done something, you've progressed. Like most people just dilly-dally in life, you know? People just walk into a situation or like an environment and they don't really know what they're doing. Like if you got no plan, you're not gonna end up anywhere. Like that's why having a training plan is so important. And yeah, so 4 main things there. Get reading instantly. I don't care if you think it's like virgins like do that or nerds. Like I honestly thought that when I first started, well, not when I first started, but like years ago, like when I was at school, I thought, because I wasn't like in the nerdy group. I was like trying to just be like cool, you know? So yeah, reading, number one. Meditation, if you're particularly anxious, even if you're not, good in the morning or at night. And then traveling, so important. And then yeah, lifting weights, specifically with lifting weights. Like you can go on runs and shit, but just lifting weights and building your body, you know? You want to get fucking swole, mate. So yeah, let's lock in. Cheers. Papa.